Hi guys, it's Ed. Welcome back to Warthog Defense. After a Russian soldier went public with revelations about Russian casualties in Avdiivka, the nation is reeling in shock. Some are clamoring for his arrest, while others are scrambling to offer alternative explanation for his disclosures. Nonetheless, it's not just Warthog Defense asserting that the Russian triumph in Avdiivka was bought at a hefty price. Even the Russians themselves acknowledge it.
Russian Serviceman, which is posting on Telegram as Severny Vader, or North Wind, went to defend Merz and stated that Avdiivka was simply given up to Russia to avoid losses, while future progress west will be complicated. He also complains about losses and the fact that those responsible for them will be awarded and promoted. From his words, Ukraine has second and third lines of defense beyond Avdiivka, while Russian supply lines are no built to continue moving forward. I don't know if you understood what Merz said, but he very clearly formulated what everyone here feels in their liver. The withdrawal of enemy troops from Avdiivka is the only right decision, taking into account the jumps of the Russian Federation on Avdiivka built on the principle so that everything is ready for the elections, otherwise we will scold you. Such attacks are a consequence of the absence of balls and testosterone deficiency in persons called upon to report to the top about the incorrectness of decisions made. Although I am absolutely sure there are worthy confidants. But that's not what this conversation is about. I'll translate from Merz to the generally accepted language, although everything is already clear to those who are here. Avdiivka was given away to us. Combat-ready enemy units retreated to defensive lines prepared in advance. The enemy was not destroyed, exsanguinated, or weakened. The equipment was not destroyed. The enemy was let go without asking us. Perhaps they just didn't give each retreater an iPhone, in the best traditions. The generals reported that we were developing an offensive in the area of the second and third echelons of defense, which took 8 years to build, without ways to supply our own troops. Like, the enemy is running. We are firing in his back, and God forbid he stops. The poor unfortunates will be torn apart by our kindness. Now the facts. The Novogradovka Progress Ocheretino defense line has been built by Ukrainian troops since the beginning of the battle for Donetsk in 2014. Retreating there does not in any way make the AFU troops vulnerable. They were vulnerable on the way there. But how much do we know about the burned columns of Ukrainians? Nothing. Why? Because until the last minutes of the battles, there was no isolation of the battlefield. The enemy could move completely and freely to Avdiivka, Lastochkino, Tonenkoye. Can we advance greatly and beat the fleeing non-brothers all the way to Kiev? No, we cannot. There are no roads, and there are no engineering services capable of solving this problem, or rather, they exist somewhere, but it's very far away. I haven't seen any. The task of go and gain a foothold is solved through personal enthusiasm. Until recently, ammo, food, and water were delivered there by caravans of people dragging 20-50 kilograms on their own humps. Estimate the distance to Kimik yourself. Well, now knowing these facts, reread what Merz wrote again. Not about losses. Those who died cannot be brought back, but those who are responsible for them are 146% likely to get promoted. Think about who is lying to you and who you can listen to, and then draw conclusions. Where are the long-range mining systems? Where is long-range reconnaissance? Where are the POWs, Bliat? Surprise, timeliness, consistency? Oh yes, the 17th March is just around the corner. A small, victorious operation. In Donbass, this is once again felt very clearly. There was an ominous spirit of negotiations in the air. Ukrainian Special Operation, 73rd Naval Center located, and deleted Russian Zala UAV mobile launcher using HIMARS, destroying it along with containers. A Facebook message by the 110th Mechanized Brigade addresses the evacuation of fighters from the Zenit position south of Avdiivka. The evacuation occurred amid continuous bombardment, drone attacks, and shelling, making it impossible to evacuate some seriously wounded and deceased soldiers. Faced with a rapid and large-scale enemy offensive, the brigade, completely encircled, decided to contact coordination centers negotiating prisoner exchanges with the Russians. Russia agreed to evacuate wounded soldiers, provide assistance, and later exchange them. Subsequently, it was discovered through Russian resources that several soldiers were dead. 2 of them were reportedly shot by the enemy. An investigation will be conducted to determine violations of the laws and customs of war, including intentional murder. Prototype of a Russian cargo UAV, which is supposed to fly 500 kilometers and carry up to 300 kilograms of payload. At the same time, it is stated that it will take off, land, and transport cargo independently without operator intervention. It looks just like a bunch of Chinese drones stuck to a rod and does not look very practical to me. Russian websites have started removing information about services for circumventing internet blocking before the ban on VPN popularization comes into force on March 1st. Then, if websites refuse to remove information on how to install VPN services and other ways to circumvent government blockings, they risk being blocked themselves or fined up to 4 million rubles, $43,000. No wonder Russia is getting so close with North Korea.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Stay with Warthog Defense. Comment, like, subscribe, become a member, and stay strong.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.